Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
1 o'clock.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Ro?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
Batting third.
Striding in, Hunter Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here's another 2-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting second.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. Lopez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy swings.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 balls and a strike. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Cam Gallagher. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gallagher.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
With Merrifield next to hit. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. On the move is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He sets to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting 6. The catcher.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Garver, 28 years old. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J.
First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. At the plate, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Next to the Royals.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Adalberto.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show.
To his left, Sano. Oh, a diving stop at third. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Cave stands in at an even 6 feet, throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Grounded softly to the right. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So striding in, Max Kepler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Mondesi picks it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
On to first, a double play.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So bases
Jorge
are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Behind 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Sano got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rosario.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Kepler. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now batting, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he can clean that up.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Standing in, Mitch Garver looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. unable to find the zone with the slider. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Popped him up. O'Hearn is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So two are gone in the Twins' half of the fifth, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, number 1. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Count now a ball and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Weak rounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it, and the inning is over. KC coming to the plate now. Jake Cave. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Liner toward right center, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing.
Your
Trevor
attention,
Oaks
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching for
take
the
over
Royals.
on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 34, Trevor.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading up for the Twins, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The left fielder,
Ready for
number
another
30,
shot now. Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this
Rosario.
point. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Nelson.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Merrifield ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The catcher, number
Digging in
36.
now for Kansas City, Cam Gallagher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 0-1 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's C.J. Cron now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The first baseman, C.J. Throw.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch
Now
that time. C.J. Cron becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Jake Cave. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Ryan Lamar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Twins. Number 27, Ryan Lamar.
First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Jorge Polanco. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Eddie Rosario will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ryan Lamar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Ryan.
Grounded to the right. Scope is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 11. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hard liner to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Throw won't get him.
The left fielder, number 4.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios is the winning pitcher of record. Jorge Lopez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB
For
Network.
The victorious Twins, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.